Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Chainlink. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be in the top right-hand corner of this video. So I also want to mention the two donation links down below in the description. If you want to support Ukraine, feel free to go over to those official websites and donate if you are able to do so. Now let's jump into the charts. So as you can see, we are on the daily here. This is from TradingView. So we were in this channel down pattern here. As you can see, this blue channel here that started way back in January. And it seemed like we were breaking out here in August. And this was based on the staking news, and Chainlink was pumping like crazy. We're going to take a look at the Fib retracement. But if you can see the yellow channel up pattern that we're starting to form here. So this is a bullish thing in my opinion. Hopefully we don't lose the support of the channel, because if that happens, I would expect us to come back down to the 1.618 target here, or to the medium line of the blue channel. Because right now we have returned into the blue channel at this point. So if I just bring this down lower here, you can see that we're back in the blue channel, and we might bounce off the 1.618 level here based off this Fibonacci retracement before we see another move to the upside. And if I zoom out a little bit here so that you can see the Fib retracement swing high and swing low. So this is the swing high of the retracement. This is the swing low. We have the extension levels to the downside. The 1.618 was our technical target. We have met that perfectly. We did see a couple of wicks below, but that doesn't really matter. Our target was met nicely, $5.60, and this was a very good buying opportunity. If we take a look at the potential profits that you could have had from this, so around about 70%, which is not a lot by any stretch of the imagination, but still in a bear market, that is quite a lot. But compared to other altcoins, obviously Chainlink did not perform that well with this, a move to the upside with this relief rally. Some other altcoins have done significantly better. For example, Polygon Matic did a 3x, which is crazy. But yeah, Chainlink is a very good asset for the long term. I have Chainlink. I'm swing trading it constantly, but I did not swing trade this this move to the upside, because I was moving, didn't have enough time to take a look at the markets and be active. But if you zoom into the EMAs and you can take a look at the 20 and the 55 EMAs here. So the yellow is the 20, the red line here is the 55. We did see a bullish cross here August 6th. Since then, we did see a nice appreciation to the upside. We got to the second fib level of this smaller Fibonacci retracement. So if I show you the swing high and the swing low of this, so hopefully you can start using the Fibonacci retracements yourself, because it's really easy to get targets. And our target was the 1.618 here. I'm going to give you the price for that. So that was $8.69, but we ended up going even higher to the second fib level, which is usually our target after the 1.618. So if you see a strong move, then you can take some profits at the 1.618 and then hope you can get to the second fib level. And that's exactly what happened here. And if you take a look at this high over here, so this is exactly the same high. So $9.45 is a very, very strong resistance level. And we couldn't break through it over here in June, and we couldn't do it here in August. So right now we're coming back down, and we're landing on the golden ratio and the 0.5 of this retracement, which is at $5.80, or $6.80, I should say. And there is a chance that we do go even lower, all the way down to $6 here, if we fall out from this channel up pattern. But hopefully that doesn't happen. If it does, that's a great buying opportunity. I'm probably going to buy more Chainlink if that does happen. We could see a bearish cross with the EMAs. If the yellow crosses below the red line, the 20 crosses below the 55, then that is a bearish signal. And usually we do see more downside after such a signal. So if we were to take a look at the targets to the downside using the Fibonacci retracement, so we would just choose our local high and our previous local low. So if we do something like this here, okay, so you could choose this low if you want more short-term targets. So the larger the fib, the more long-term the targets are. Okay, so if I set the fib, it may look a bit messy, but it really isn't. So if this is our swing low here, right, because we printed a low and from there we started this uptrend. So we got to $9.45. Now we're landing on the 786 and we have lost the golden ratio here at $7.18. And usually when that happens, you typically see a move all the way down to where you started retracing from, which is $6.05. So this is something that I would be targeting. In my opinion, this is a good buy-in level. So you can set up some buy limit orders from where we are right now. That is another 15% pullback. I don't know if we're going to get that, but let's see what Bitcoin does. And if we take a look at the daily chart here, on the RSI, you can see that we were in the overbought. That was a great time to take some profits. We're below both yellow support trend lines, and right now we could backtest this lower one as resistance, which is very possible in my opinion. So this could be a nice place to potentially swing trade, but be careful with swing trading. You see we have two tests of support previously, and right now we lost this level. We could see a backtest of resistance and a move into the oversold. So that's regarding the daily chart. I want to switch over to the weekly on the Binance website. So before we head into the weekly chart, I want to show you a pattern that had played out on the daily. So we had a falling wedge here. The target was at $9.45. And that was the target because that's where the wedge was created. As you can see, you have multiple touches of resistance. You have multiple touches off of the support. So this is a valid falling wedge. And it played out perfectly. You saw a breakout here, took some time, but we got to our technical target perfectly. And from there, we're rolling over to the 1.618 of the Fibonacci retracement here. So yeah, that's regarding the daily. I do want to switch over to the weekly. So as you can see right now, we did backtest the 20 EMA here as resistance, which is something that I've been talking about for a very long time. A lot of altcoins did this. Ethereum did this as well. You capitulate here, you move away from the 20 EMA, and there's only, so much, so low you can go, right? You're going to start retracing to the upside sooner or later. And this did happen here in July to August, and we did get rejected from the 20 EMA. And right now we're seeing a move to the downside. So this was a very good opportunity to take some profits. Like I said, I couldn't take advantage of this move because I was moving, I was away, unfortunately. But yeah, that's just how you trade, right? You look for resistance levels, and this is actually a very good resistance level because back here in October of 2020, this was the bottom of our pullback here. As you can see, it came back down to this level, and this is the level that we are retesting right now, right? But anyway, I do think we're very close to the bottom of this bear market. We could, be in this crab market until the end of the year, but I do think we're going to start recovering into $40,000 towards the end of the year, towards January, and maybe towards the end of the next year. We're going to be in the bull market, right? But no one knows what's going to happen really. Let's see. Just be ready for both outcomes at all times. If we take a look at the weekly RSI here, you can see that we have been in this falling wedge as well, and I did talk about this in the last couple of videos. So we did see a breakout here, which is very bullish. So the weekly RSI is very bullish. I want to see a back test of support here off of the previous resistance, and from there that would be a good buying opportunity, and we could continue on and continue to the overbought here, whenever we get there. But this is a very good thing because we have been getting rejected from this level since May of 2021, then in November last year, almost here in January, then once again in March of this year, and we broke through this level in August, which is very bullish. We actually did that in July, and now we're coming back down. Hopefully we can back test this as support, and from there, onwards and upwards. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you for Chainlink. Now let's take a look at some long-term targets because that's what people usually ask in the comment section. So for this, I would take the swing low and I would take the all-time high here. So what you want to do is you want to take your fib retracement, pick your swing high, swing low. You want to set your fib retracement, and considering if this is going to be our low, we can obviously drop lower, and that's going to move the fib retracement lower. But for now, that is our low, and if we're looking at our technical target, it's going to be at $219. Okay, that's what we're going to be looking at as the next top of the next bull market. But we could obviously get overextended above it and get to $300-400. No one really knows for sure, but I'm going to be holding my Chainlink for the long term. Yeah, that's pretty much it, but we don't know if that's going to happen. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this is the bottom. We could obviously come back down and retest this zone here, grab all the liquidity, and start moving to the upside. So yeah, thank you all for watching. If I missed out anything important on the charts, let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Feel free to join me on Patreon. I do drop in my trade alerts, your technical analysis requests, video requests, low cap gems as well. Yeah, so all the links are in the description. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.